Good evening, race fans, and here we are once again for our live broadcast here. We are in the great state of Tennessee at the Nashville Superspeedway. Welcome to the Honkytonk 350. Hey, I don't know who comes up with this. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, shall we?
I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give in a shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fan. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons on lessons to give them. Think the masters are open and wishing and thinking and driven and cutting the ribbons. And they know they don't want it more than me. I work hard, they call it a disease. I work hard so I can go be free. But I don't work for anyone but me. But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back, to figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it, failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons, and now I finally got direction. You ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it. Watch me. Everybody know I got plans to take off. Everybody know I got bands, no J's on. I'ma do life like me, no days off. I don't really care what you think about me. Hate filling minds up like a disease. Filling me with fight, some life energy. Knowing that I'm doing something right. If you hating, I just try to keep my mind real vacant. I took all my time in the basement. I spent half my life impatient. It was worth all the time and patience. Get it? The way I said it. Never mind, I don't have time, forget it. You can read all my rhymes on Reddit. They need a feed and damn it, I fed it. I got my eyes on the prize. I tell truth, won't hear no lies. I don't take, I give and guide. I don't break, I live and fight. On the chase, I got the sight. Vision goals, I set them right. Working through the lonely nights, worth it on the other side. If you try to make it fast, it won't last. Take a stab, make it bad. Face a fast, but still lag. Don't give up, don't look back. You got this, no stopping, no quitting, no stalling, no options. You're running, follow your dreams and find your calling. You ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it. Watch me.
To be Richard Holland coming in for the win. John Sanu coming in second. Dakota Floyd third. Hal Amy is going to finish in the top 5.
They are more than just names. More than blocks of stone set in rows. More than memories. They are our brothers and sisters, our parents and our children, friends, loved ones, and even strangers who believe that we were worth fighting for, that we were worth dying for. They stand for justice, for courage, for heroism, and fearlessness in the face of danger. They stand for the brave men and women who selflessly answered the call and gave their very lives for the cause of freedom. Let us never take their sacrifice for granted, but instead remember with gratitude those who have served. Today, tomorrow, and every day thereafter. By the grace of God, if we walk upon free soil, if we breathe in the sweetness of liberty, let us give thanks, let us honor the fallen, and let us never forget.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
And there we go. Something didn't work. Welcome. Imagine that, huh? Welcome into Nashville, Tennessee, where we are at the Nashville Speedway for the Honkytonk 350. Yeah. Weather seems to be pretty nice, 77 degrees, 32% precipitation, partly cloudy, 5 miles an hour wind. And we are here at night in Nashville all by ourselves. Yeah, I swear I did not have. Never mind. Sorry. Kind of got off track there. Well, you know what? I got to ask yourself. Sometimes you just sit back and you got to ask yourself questions. And tonight I'm asking myself, did nobody have a GPS to get to Nashville? We have 11 cars in tonight's race, and it's bound to be exciting. And now I've got to figure out why. What's going on? What's going on here? Why is that not working? Oh! That's probably why it wasn't working. Anyway, we're going to be joined in the booth again tonight with our special guest, if I can get him up here. Sir Brazy Bull's in the box with us again tonight. What's going on,
Good evening, everybody.
Are you ready for an exciting night here at Nashville? That would be you. That question would be for you, Brazy. All right. Well, apparently, Brazy doesn't answer questions tonight.
Yes, sir.
Oh, are we back now?
We're back now.
Okay. I said, are you prepared for an exciting race tonight?
Absolute, always. Always.
Absolute always.
Absolutely.
Okay, I can live with that. I don't think I have much of a choice, but I can live with that. I don't know why that's just... we'll have to go back to the drawing board and figure out why in the hell. What in the hell? Well, we have, like I said, we have 11 cars tonight. 11 made it to Nashville. The rest of the transporters, I heard a vicious rumor that Nation took the car keys or the truck keys to all the transporters. That's just a vicious rumor, though. Just being honest.
I could totally see Nation doing that.
Yeah, I think I can too. So our driver
Figure with one of them, he might be able to get to McDonald's.
I thought he gave up on the McDonald's.
He might. Maybe he's going to. Maybe he's making a run for the border, going to Taco Bell now.
Well, you don't have to go all the way to the border for Taco Bell. You're just going to go down to the end of the street.
Well, I'm not sure where he is.
No. So our drivers tonight are going to be the 32 of Wade Hudson, the 14 of Vern Bradley, the 41 over here, 41 of Michael Atkins Jr., 29 of Matthew McMeekin. And we're going to have the 86 of John Sanu, who is currently in the pits. There's got to be a better way of showing it. There he is. Then we have car number 70, the Nerds car, right there. Bert Wilson. '72 of Jacob Daniels. 63 of Glenn Jamison. Running there with his teammate, Sour Patch Nerds. The 24 of Dakota Floyd sitting in on pit road. 75 of Chuck Sweeney, which I'm not sure why they did that. Oh, yeah, because we're out of time. And, of course, the 81 of Michael McGully. That is going to be our race. Yep. 11 cars. Currently sitting as of right now, Wade Hudson is sitting on the pole. Dakota Floyd is in second. Michael Atkins Jr. in third. Michael McCulley fourth. John Sanu fifth. Jacob Daniels sixth. Chuck Sweeney in seventh. Vern Bradley in eighth. Matthew McMeekin in ninth. Bert Wilson 10th. Glenn Jamison in 11th. I gotta hand it to him. I mean, if there's any truth to Nation taking the keys to the transporters, he took some pretty big names. I don't see Hal Amy. I don't see Richard Holland. Just Rick. Either that or, oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. You got Hal Amy, Richard Holland, and just Rick. You know they're at a honky-tonk bar somewhere in Nashville, and they just didn't make it to the truck tonight. I don't think Nation act now. Then now that I know those three are together, I don't think Nations has anything to do with it.
He might be there with him.
You know what? You're probably right. They're probably right there at the bar. We're getting ready now to 165 laps. Is that right? I guess.
That is correct.
Ooh. Ooh. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. And yes, she's said that a lot.
To who?
Not to me. Definitely not to me. All right, there we are. We're getting them gridded up here. And, you know, there we go. There we go. Wade Hudson. Like I said. All right, we're going to have Wade Hudson sitting on a pole in that 32 machine. Dakota Floyd to his outside in the 24. Michael Atkins Jr. is going to be running up third right there in that 41 machine. To the outside of him is going to be the 81 of Michael McCauley. John Sanu is going to be ranking up there in the top 5 there in that 86 machine. To his outside, his teammate, and Jacob Daniels in the 72 machine.
Restart the engine effect. Good luck. Have fun.
Chuck Sweeney is going to be starting 7th tonight with Chuck Sweeney, there he is, and then with Vern Bradley to the outside of him. Matthew McMeekin will be in 9th tonight in that 29 machine. Bert Wilson in the 70 and his teammate Glenn Jamison in the 63 right in the back of him. And we're about to go green.
Green flag, green flag.
There it is. We are race ready and underway. Outside, Michael Atkins Jr. It looks like there might be a little bit of slick spot down there. Hey, did you hear there's snow in the West Coast already?
Really?
Yeah, they're getting snowstorms. Nah, that's okay. They can have them. They can have it. Looks as if they're having a pretty hard time there when they're coming down into the inside there, hole and run. I mean, it's kind of like Tokyo Drift going on here tonight. That's the 24 of Dakota Floyd. He's going to back off and drop into line. Wade Hudson, the 32, is right there, and then currently our leader in that monster machine. Oh, stop. And then right behind him is the Michael Atkins, the 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. John Sanu behind him. Chuck Sweeney moving his way up to 5th. Ricky McMeekin in that 29 machine right there. Vern Bradley in behind him. Michael McCullough. Jacob Daniels, Burt Wilson, and Glenn Jamison. Glenn Jamison in the 63. That's a Sour Patch Kid. Sour Patch. Wasn't that was a thing, right?
Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids was a thing.
Yes, they still are.
They
They're
are.
delicious.
Wait a minute. What do you mean they're delicious?
Sour Patch Kids are delicious.
Okay, I don't think we are talking about the same thing.
You're thinking Cabbage Patch Kids.
No, I'm more of the line of Garbage Pail Kids.
Okay, garbage. That was going to be my other guess.
Not a big fan of Cabbage Patch Kids. Although that was a thing in the 80s. Or the 90s. Or whenever.
Before cell phones were invented. Well, they might have been invented, but before they became customary to the general public.
No, because I collected Garbage Pails Kids, and there were no cell phones when I was a kid, trust me. Hell, I remember when a microwave weighed 700 pounds. And took up half the house. Anyway, back here to the race, we've got Wade Hudson, Dakota Floyd, Michael Atkins Jr. racing up there in those top 3 spots. It's not going to be too hard of a race to call tonight with 11 cars. You can almost see the field. Almost. Well, at least the top 4. John Snow back here is going to be in that second pack in that 86 car. And that is for your top 5 right there. And look at this. Matthew McMeekin is looking to the inside. And he's going to take it. John Snow going to let him by. Brent Bradley going to be running up in behind there in that 14 car. Jacob Daniels. Now we kind of have a third pack, and Jacob Daniels is leading that one. And that is in the 8th car. For both St. Glenn Jamison and Michael McCauley. Not sure what's going on with him, but he's all the way in the back now. Starting to think they didn't have a lot of practice on this track. But you can't take away from the 32 right there of Wade Hudson. He's getting her done. He's getting her done. Michael Atkins Jr. and Wade Hudson are posting the fastest time or fastest speeds at 182 miles an hour. Bird Bradley is also. Everybody else is between 5 and 10 miles off.
How do you say the leader's name?
Wade Husted.
Okay.
Oh, I don't
just
know. That's
wondering
my
because
business.
I keep hearing you say Hudson, and there's no N in the last name. So I was just kind of wondering.
Well, there's no fucking N in Glenn Jamison either, but I still call him Jamison. I mean, there is an N, but it's at the end. It's not where I'm putting it. I just, he's got one of those hard names.
I guess is it Husted or is it Houston?
Hell, I don't know. You're asking me. We're just going to call him fucking Bob from now on. How about that? Bob is a 32 machine. Why you got to question
Figured
me?
you would know.
No, I don't know.
Why wouldn't you know?
You know me in names.
Go.
My God.
Thank you.
Trying to embarrass me? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to take my job?
Nope.
Huh.
No, sir.
Yeah, I'm starting to think. So right back here with Chuck Sweeney and Michael Atkins Jr. Do you have any critique on how I say that?
No, it sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay, cool. Considering I used to call him Chuck Sweating.
No, that makes sense. I can see that. With your history and names, I can see that.
I'll tell you who gave me a hard time, and that was Mike McMeekin. I couldn't get McMeekin for the line. I was Meekin, Streakin, Deacon, whatever it was. It was not what it was. And I still can't get just Rick's. Rick Fergone. Something. But I'm getting it. And
Well, I'm going to take a stab at it because I don't know.
What do you mean you're going to
He is
take a stab?
silent or
He's not
not,
even
but-
here tonight. He's at the bar. With Hal, Amy, Richard Holland, and the rest of the crew. Because Nation stole their transport keys. Well, look at it this way. At least we're going to have a different driver today.
True.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get up here, and it is Wade Husted. See what I did there? In that 32 machine, Dakota Floyd in the 24, not just behind him, but behind him. Chuck Sweeney in the 75 has moved up the third spot. Michael Atkins Jr. over in the 41 is in fourth. Matthew see, now you got me second guessing myself. Matthew McMeekin rounding off the
See,
top
that
five.
was easy.
Bradley right there. Searching down Mandy there, trying to get that top five. John Sanu in the 86 and behind him. Bert Wilson in the 70 machine. Jacob Daniels in the 72. And we got Glenn Jamison all the way back there in the top 10. Hey, look at it this way. You don't really have to do very good to get in the top 10 tonight. And Michael McCulley in the 81 machine. Hell, I should have raced him. I bet you I could have gotten the top 10. I mean,
I don't know.
I only have to wreck 9 drivers.
It is Houston. Houston.
Oh, listen here, dumbass. Somebody that you calling me a dumbass, you couldn't turn on your GPS in order to make it to Nashville? Jesus. And I'm the dumbass. I made it. And that's what I said. Houston, we have a problem. And he is currently your leader right there in that 32 machine. Oh, absolutely. And there we go. Dakota Floyd in the 24. He is in P2 right now. How's she doing anyway? I mean, you don't have to answer that. We can talk about it later. Chuck Sweeney running in the top 3. And there's quite a gap, actually. Take a look at that top 5 and the gap in between them. Here it is right there. Houston has got a 1.5 second lead over Floyd. A 2.4 second over Sweeney, and then it just goes downhill from there. six and a half seconds. Let's go ahead and put the there. That'll show the distance and the gaps between the three groups. You got Group A, Group B, Group C, and then Michael McCullough. Man, they're not even close enough for me to get our new thingy, our new toy. We've got a new toy. But it ain't even going to do nothing if they're not. Well, you know, we could try it anyway. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, here I go. What the hell? Now, you saw me test this.
Oh, I was laughing at Hal.
What's he yapping about?
He wants to know what her name is.
Angel.
That's your new toy?
No.
Oh.
No. Don't be gross.
You were saying you got a new toy to try out.
Oh.
And he's saying, what's her name?
Oh, I thought we were talking. Never mind. Okay.
Now that we're on the same page. What were you talking about?
My wife.
I know that, but what did you think I was talking about? That
I don't fucking know. I don't know what you're talking about
Anyway.
half the time. All right, now shut up so we can do this. Crank it up.
all right.
Sit. Make sure.
I'll see you
Well, it is fancy until somebody talks and ruins it. Yahoo!
didn't know it was still up.
You can see right in Discord.
I see that now.
Open your eyes. All right, let me
You
guess.
went live.
Yeah. Yeah, that baby's that okay, that's a conversation for a whole different channel. And Shockley, our leader. Wade, who? Oh, now you got me all fucked up. God damn it. Houston. Houston.
Al, is it like Houston or is it who?
I'm going with Houston. Or Houston. Or Houston. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that daddy?
Oh, hell.
Who's the daddy? Never mind. That's going to be his nickname from now on. Wade, who's your daddy, Houston?
I think you'd probably prefer Hudson.
Well, I guess it just doesn't matter what I think he prefers. Anyway, he's leading. He's out in the lead. In other words, I'll dumb this down for you. He's the first car in the pack.
No, doesn't really look like he's in a pack anymore.
No, it doesn't, does he? You got Chuck Sweetie and Dakota Floyd back here running second and third, and it looks like, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they team up together, they're going to be able to catch him. Or if that even helps here at this track.
They are running slightly faster, but they're going to need to be running a little bit slightly more than they are to catch him.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Hey, I'm just trying to be the John Madden of the race here.
Of course they're going to have to drive faster in order to catch up. That's the whole point of racing, isn't it?
Well, like I said, they're driving faster, but they're going to need to drive more faster.
More faster?
Catch up.
More faster?
More faster. They're going to have to be more gooder.
And they're going to have to be, I was just going to say, they got to be more good. Suck less, Chuck. Get it there.
Houston.
There you go.
Oh, who the hell let him in here?
You must have left the door open.
Hey, I was the first one in. You were the last one in, so.
Welcome to being the owner.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess the owner
Stole
has
keys from Nation.
Chuck Sweetie going to drive it in there to the inside. And going to take that P2. Ish. Maybe. Go ahead and go back here to number 4 spot, which is way there in the 29 with Michael Matthew McMeekin. Oh, I better get his name right. He looks like he kicked my ass. Oh, we're getting a little squirrely there. He's going to lose a lot of time. Well, let's go ahead and jump inside the cab there. Speaking of squirrely here. And let's go around the track with Burn Breath.
Not a cab, it's a cockpit.
Row. I'm sorry. I misinformed you, Chad. Let's ride around.
Interesting orientation of the RPM dial there.
That's Iris.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was official preference.
No.
Oh, okay.
All the cars are like that.
Oh, okay.
And I think this is the only car that they're like that. Well, we're looking at Vern in the cockpit. Have you driven in Nashville in this car?
Yeah.
Oh, you have. So explain to us what's going on here. Why is Vern looking like he's in Tokyo Drift?
Because it's back tires.
Either one? Either one? I mean, I'm not picking up Vern. Actually, I am picking up. I mean, after all, he is the one in the cockpit.
Did click on that camera, so it was good.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, it's kind of a
Is it
dick. So
fake
I
cab?
didn't know they realized that, you know, they named a part of the car.
Oh, it's like a truck, not a cab.
I don't even like it.
What's the cab?
It's official.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't want to say we were driving around in Vern's cockpit. Okay? Here, let's
Could've
go
said
to his,
NCARS.
let's just go to his gear room.
How about NCARS?
No, his gyro. Going to his gyro kit. Here. As if. Why is there always a bug in the windshield? Same bug, same windshield.
That's not a scrubber.
Aren't you just informative?
Yeah.
Let's get back up here to the number one spot. And who has increased his lead over Chuck Sweeney by 2.5 seconds. Kind of looks like practice. So I'm assuming they're in WFL that they are just not able to draft with each other around this track. Because we've seen quite a few people try to team up, and it just doesn't seem to. It just doesn't seem to work.
With the arrow.
Alrighty, there's our leader on pit road.
They need a caution.
Michael
When
Atkins.
these guys are starting to slip and slide, they might be soon.
Michael Atkins just dived down into pit road there. Wade
I'd like
Hudson.
to know how it feels like on new tires.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I didn't run too much, so I couldn't say.
Shocker.
Yeah, I got a little more fun stuff to do.
I noticed Richard didn't make it. We figured you guys were just at the bar.
I've seen that. I don't know.
Rick didn't make it.
Well, he probably has to work early tomorrow.
Glenn isn't here.
Well, Glenn, or Jameson is.
Oh, yeah, he is here. Never mind.
Jamieson. Sounds like I'm studying Japanese.
Jameson.
It's not Jamison. Because
I
there's
didn't
no
say
N.
Jamison. I said Jameson.
Listen here, bucko.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know
I
what
was
I was
saying,
going to
I'm
say.
listening, but I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was doing. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Chat, bail me out here. Matthew McMeekin now is going to drop down. He was your current leader. He's going to go down there for some new shoes and a little bit of go-go juice. That you're not Chad.
He's in chat, too.
I mean,
That's cheating. Well, oh, okay. All right. All right. That's how we want to play this, huh? Aw, thank you. Look at all those hearts.
He thought they were right.
Well, we got through green flag pits, and Bert Wilson just gave up the lead over there to the 86 of John Sanu, but John Sanu is on the back side of the lap, so Bert Wilson is still your leader. Got some black cars coming up. Why is it not showing? Damn it. There we go. Bert Wilson. Any critique on how I say his name? Anybody? Anybody?
Now you got that one right.
Bert's gonna. Okay, well, he's gonna come into pits now. So apparently we are not done with green flag pit. That's going to put 32 of Wade. Houston back in the lead. Yellow flag. Yellow flag caution is out. And I am going to...
That was me.
See if we can... Nope. I don't have anything. Got it. See, it didn't register it again. He hit the outside wall. I brought the caution out, but it didn't register as if he. I think. Let's back it up here. Because it didn't register it. And there it is. Mike McCauley going to get a little loose. almost lost it. Oh, yeah, he hit the outside wall. I don't know why it didn't register, but anyway. There we go. We're going to get gridded back up. We're going to get gridded. We're going to get gridded back up. Now you guys are all quiet. All that
You're gonna grade it.
smack pocket hit you in the back of the wall. Where I've been studying Taekwondo. You better stop.
You've been studying the word, or?
Yeah. 6 months, I can almost spell it. We are under caution for the first time tonight. Let's go ahead and run through the field real quick. You got Wade Houston still up there. Chuck Sweeting to his outside. And we got a bunch of... Never mind. I am showing the teammates 70 of Burt Wilson and Glenn Jameson not up there. But yet there they are.
They're a lap down.
Well, something's not right. And then they go. All right, now we can do this. We got the 32 of Wade Houston in there, and on his outside is going to be the 75 of Chuck Speedy, 24 of Dakota Floyd, and outside of him is the 29 of Matthew McMeekin. Bert Bradley going to be in fifth. John Sanu just to the inside of him. Michael Atkins Jr. in that 41. Jacob Daniels. And that is going to be 8th car.
AKA.
Oh, well, I gave Wade. Oh, yeah, Wade, who's your daddy? Houston. Dad. All right, there we go. Lights are out. Car is off, and we are about to go green.
Green flag, green flag.
Back into the racing. And we got them all bunched up again. That's kind of nice.
Otherwise, it looks right now, Wade's already starting to get that jump out. Probably only a matter of time before that gap grows and becomes huge again.
Becomes huge again?
Becomes huge again.
That's how you describe it? It just becomes huge.
Very mild.
It becomes huge.
Huge.
Well, there's your top 5 right there. Wade, Dakota, Matthew, Chuck, and John. Saw a little bit of sparkage there. Using that outside line. Staying bound. Not sure that's what they intended when they said catch fence, but hey, who knows? Looks as if Chuck Sweetie is going to drive down to the inside there, and he is looking to the inside for that. Oh, and it looks like no. It looks like they're going to line right back up. He's peeking. But so is Matthew McMeekin. They're not quite letting that gap get where it was before. Chuck getting right up there on the bumper of Dakota Floyd. Boy. Boy, it's like they're running on glass. Or ice. Or slippery tracks. As they come around turn 4. Wade just has, I don't know. His entry and his exit must be just a tad bit quicker. Chuck gonna take over that P2. Did you see that? That was smooth. Chuck right up on Wade's bumper now. Bradley. He's going to tuck his car on the inside and give Dakota Floyd a run for that P3. He's going to be able to tuck it in. Yes, sir, Bob. So there you go. Now we got Vern Bradley and Chuck working together, going to try to catch down or chase down Wade. Chuck going to give some room. Vern Bradley's going to dive to the inside, and Dakota Floyd looks like he's going to try, but nope. Nope. Vern Bradley in second. We're on 74 of 165. Wade not being able to enjoy the nice padded cushion that he had before. Drive it on to the inside. He's going to get that nose up in there, and he is going to take a try for the lead. we got a yellow, yellow, yellow. We got a flag. Let's take a look and see what we can see. Oh, my goodness. 29 of Matthew McMeekin and Dakota Floyd.
On you, Matthew.
Go ahead and take a look at that one more time. Half speed. Matthew McMeekin driving right up. I mean, just okay. All righty. Well, what do you think there, WFO? Or nothing? We got nothing. Okay. Well, we are under caution for the second time tonight. And it's great being in the booth with a bunch of people that don't talk. It's
He was
phenomenal.
just trying to give the underbody a check.
Oh. Anyway, we are under second caution again tonight. And it is official. Michael McCulley is officially out, and he has put his car back into the transport. What was left of it? While we're getting gridded up here, let's take one more look at what put us here.
I said, I'm sorry, Dakota.
Hmm.
This is all me.
Mm-mm.
If Vern was out, now he's back on the pits.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on there. Chat's awful quiet tonight, too. Maybe they're out to the bar.
I was going to say, they're probably at the bar too.
Ends up with that. That's where half the races are.
It's too bad for Michael. I mean, last week he was second place, had one of the faster cars, and just couldn't get it going tonight.
I agree. I am going to have to say that probably there's a few cars out here that can't get it going tonight.
Didn't work as well when you said it.
Yeah. But thank you for showing, for letting me know my shortcomings. Usually I can count on WFO, but, he's sleeping as usual.
Green flag, green flag.
And we are back on the green. Wade getting a terrific start. You got Michael Atkins Jr. and Chuck Sweeney over there battling for two. Not much of a battle. Chuck going to back off a little bit and let Atkins go ahead and dive down into that spot, but then he's going to come right back after him. Wade able to increase to again to over a half a second.
And also posting his fastest time of the night.
That is correct. 30.16. Chuck Sweetie posting the fastest time tonight at 30.00 or 0.077.
Actually, that was just beat.
Yes, it was. Michael Atkins Jr. now posting the fastest time at 30.04. See, you have the two fastest cars on the track right in behind Wade. You got this. Well, while we've got a little bit of a slowdown, let's take a run through the field. .32 machine of Wade. He's in first right now. 41. Michael Atkins. Well, we're not going to go do that. Michael Atkins taking a bid for that first spot. Looking to that outside a little bit. Lost a little bit of momentum, but he cut that half-second lead down in no time. Anyway, in P2, you got the 41 right there of, as we were just saying, Michael Atkins Jr. Behind him, you got Chuck Sweetie in the 75 machine, John Sanu in the 86. Vern Bradley back out there in the 14 machine, Jacob Daniels in the 72. Burt Wilson in the 70 behind him. Glenn Jamieson right here in the number 63 machine, running 8th. Dakota Floyd back in the pits. I'm not sure where Matthew McMicken is, but I know McCulley is back on the transport. So let's get back here for this battle for 1, 2, and 3 right here. Michael Atkins Jr. in second. Wade Hudson in first. Chuck Sweetie in third. Chuck's going to look to the inside. Oh, Michael Atkins getting just a little bit loose on the outside. Had to back it down a little bit. Going to give Chuck all the room in the world to take over that P2. A little bit of interruption there. OBS telling me, you know, we disconnected you, but we reconnected you right away. Put that track map back up. That way you can see your favorite driver in the position they're in relative to the leaders.
So I think what's happening to Michael is like what WFO was talking about earlier about they were pushing hard to try and keep up, and now their tires are getting hot. They're getting a little loose on the corners, and that's why I think he's falling back.
Getting good easy. A little wall tag there. Wade tagging that wall again. So it seems as if he's getting a little good easy. Chuck it right in there behind him, not going to give him any room. Going to keep the pressure on him. I think you're right. It seems like every time Michael is trying to get caught up, he just gets loose coming out of them corners. Having to check up just a little bit too much. Dee, how you doing? Diana won't be able. She's busy getting Angel ready for her surgery tomorrow. I know, bless her heart. For the driver of the day, okay. Well, Dee, you just tell Diana that me and my Angel will be in our prayers, and we hope everything goes good tomorrow. I mean, we know it will. Oh, Chuck right there, you're getting a little bit, just a little bit on to the wobbly, and he had to back down a lot. We are on lap 90. I'm not sure how. This is at 165 laps, but we're at lap 97. Back here, take a look at Vern. Vern Bradley and the two teammates of Glenn Jamieson and Burt Wilson.
There you go.
You just shut up. I don't even like you anymore. Teammate?
I question how much you liked me before, Canada.
You don't want me to be honest. I will tell her, and thank you, absolutely. You saw 72 right there. Jacob Daniels getting a little bit loose on the outside. Vern was a good contender up there at the lead, but Dakota jumping down into the pits. Jacob Daniels.
On turn 4, what the rear end.
I'm not sure what they're talking about. I think they said there's a good looking rear end in turn 4. But I could be wrong. Maybe they said there was a loose rear end. I'm not sure. I'd ask WFO, but we already know he's sleeping, so. Teammates look like they're happy right there. They're 5th and 6th, and they're just doing everything they can do just to stay up there in that top 5. Top 5 and top 6. Either way you look at it, it's still going to be good on points. Take a look here at the 86 of John Snow catching up here to Michael Atkins Jr. the 41 machine. Go ahead and look at that top 5, and let's look at the gap between them. And Chuck and Wade have been able to gain more than a 5.5 second lead over Atkins. So he's had to back off quite a bit. And there are your leaders. You know, when anybody asks, take me to your leader, that's where you're going to go. Wade and Chuck battling it up.
That gap continues to grow, pushing 6.5 minutes now.
Well,
seconds.
Seconds. Yeah, but look at this. Chuck. John Sanu actually got around him. And John Sanu is now in 3rd. And able to put a small gap in between them.
Yeah, I'm thinking Atkins just pushed too hard and burned those tires up too quick.
I'm thinking you might be right. Chuck's still up here trying and attempting, and Wade being able to hold him off.
Atkins been able to stick with them. That's been pretty good because, like we saw earlier, the gap that he had in front of everybody before was very large.
Very large, huh? Very large gap.
What kind of description would you put in there?
Wow. Well, I'm not sure, but very large gap would probably not have been it. We are talking about racing and not nation. So.
At some point, Nation will probably pop into the chat because he remembered, and then be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck? It's Tuesday." As soon as he wakes up, anyway. You know, I don't get it. WFO comes into the broadcast booth. We have one couch. We have 2 uncomfortable chairs and 1 couch. And he comes up here just to lay on the couch.
It's a very comfortable couch.
Well, I agree. I get that.
And for a man that works as hard as WFO does,
oh my God, is he blowing smoke up your ass?
oh, White's finally starting to get that gap there.
Yeah, I think Chuck ran out of tire. Took it out there for 35 laps. Looks like green right around 49. So they got about 10 more laps on those. But Chuck Swing was able to do 51 laps on his first set of tires.
Here in 3, Bert. My toes out of whack.
Thank you.
Michael Atkins Jr. dropping another 2 spots. Not sure what's going on back here, but Burt Wilson and Glenn Jamieson is going to go ahead and go by him. And that's going to be for 4th and 5th, so the teammates are in the top 5. 11 seconds down, but in the top 5. Wade seems to be very consistent tonight. He's the only one that's been able to hit those points and make those tires work for him. Although, I wonder if he burnt off on this set. I wonder if he burnt off. He seems like he's getting a little bit looser and using that wall to stay on in. And to be honest, I think maybe he burnt some off because he couldn't really couldn't afford to do that, considering his first set, he only had 49 laps in, and everybody else had over 50, including Burt Wilson, who did 57 on that set of tires.
I think it's then helping him this round. Well, I think it's helping the whole race to be out front because he hasn't had to fight to try and get caught up to anybody. So he hasn't pushed as hard, but he's maintained that gap quite well throughout the entire race.
And it's continuing to grow. Over a full second now ahead of the second place car of Chuck Sweeney. Go up to the mothership.
Full 10 seconds in front of the third place.
Let's go up to the mothership here and hey, let's see what we can see. And there you go. You want to know what a full second looks like? There it is. go. You see the 72 of Jacob Daniels coming back out on the track. Jamison, Vern Bradley just went in and he did a change. He's coming back out. Still got about five, maybe 6 laps before the leader should have to pit. Vern Bradley going to go to the outside. He's a lap down car. He's going to get his lap back. Jacob Daniels to his outside. He's going to get it and miss. Oh, I guess not. Because we're going to close the door on that. Now he will. He'll back down a little bit. Now why he's doing that? He's still gaining. Increasing that lead.
He seems to have found himself a good groove to run.
Yes, he has. I've been using that outside wall a lot.
Just giving a little kiss there once in a while.
Yep, just a little tap saying, I love you. Chuck Sweeney in the 75 car back there. He's hoping that he gives him a little bit more than just a look at one of these times. We are at 125 laps into this race. 40 more laps to go. And Wade is coming up right now, about matching what he did on his first set of tires. He'll be coming around here with a 49th lap on. It'll be interesting to see if he dives in, if Chuck will be following him. Chuck's got about 3 more laps on that. Just judging by last time. Looking at that stint length over there at the pit stop strategy box. And let's go back here to the 86 of John Sanu making that pass around Chuck Sweeney. Chuck diving down in there into the pits. Chuck taking an early pit this time. Getting in and getting out. There's your third place. There's your third place car right there. 30 seconds behind. Wade has finally, our leader, race leader, has finally gone into the pits, and he is coming back out. In and out. Oh, that's a good burger. Wade doing 51 laps on that last stint. How you doing tonight, Nina J? How you doing? How you doing? John Sanu entering the 86 in there and going in here. He's going to dump down into the pit area, and that's going to put Wade back in the lead. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Did I come to the broadcast booth without pants again? Crazy.
I don't know. I haven't looked under the table.
Well, I'm old and senile, and I just want to make sure that Kenny and Jay didn't see me without my pants on. That's all. Because they're frowning. And we all know that definitely be frowning.
That is a very good possibility.
No cameras up here, is there?
Not that we put up here. Might be a spy camera, though.
Spiky?
Yeah. Maybe Nation put something up here. Wade posting the fastest speed of the night, or fastest lap of the night.
Yeah,
After that pit.
29.89. And not just by a little, but by a lot. Thanks for those hearts. He's cutting it way down. Well, I'll tell you what. He's using every inch of that track. He cuts it way
Yes, he
down
is.
and goes right up to the top.
It's been one of the benefits of being out front and not having too much lap traffic, and he's able to do that and help his corners.
And there's our second place right there, Chuck Sweeney. And Wade is enjoying a little over a 2-second lead right now. Here at the Honkytonk 350 at Nashville Superspeedway. And we are at lap 133.
Michael Atkins has managed to come back up into that third spot.
Yep, it seems as if he got his crew down there in the pit area to get that car back in line. The unfortunate thing is he's over 12 seconds behind the leaders. And I'm just going to go out on a whim there saying that 12 seconds might be pretty tough.
It'll be pretty tough without a caution.
All right, we are at 136. That is lap 136. Let's take her through the field. Your leader and your leader for the evening is Wade Houston in that 32 car. Chuck Sweeney in the 75 right in behind him. Michael Atkins Jr. in the 41. In the 4th spot as of right now, we've got the 63 of Glenn Jameson. His teammate not far behind him is in the 70 of Bert Wilson. Haven't mentioned him much tonight. But behind him in the 6th spot is Vern Bradley, who is going to bring it back down to pit area right now.
Coming in hot into the pit.
He sure is. So that's going to move this car right here, the 72 of Jacob Daniels, into the top 10.
Well, top 7, but
Well, that would be the top 10.
Vern's still in the top 10.
Yeah. Thank you. Chuck able to maintain that rate right at about 2.5 seconds. Wade not able to gain anything, but not losing anything either.
So am I right on that? And Vern has called it for the evening?
Not sure. You would be correct. $11 cars starting. We have 7 cars on the track. With that being your leader.
Most of the
Barbecue
night, with the exception of, what, 10 laps maybe?
Of course, you use your head.
Green flag, pit stops, yeah. '72 of Jacob Daniels coming up on the leader there. He's going to try to get his lap back. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but he's no longer going to try to get his lap back. Chuck Sweeney just passed him back. Still trying to figure out what Jake came in with a sand base for, and oh my God.
Not sure. Maybe he doesn't like this track.
Glenn Jamison right there. He's taking a bid out there for that 3rd spot. Trying to overtake the 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. And got a little loose, but he was able to hold on to it. And that's going to be John Sanu. That right there is for P3. John Sanu now taking a bid to the inside. And he's going to move up to 4th. Chuck able to cut that lead down by about 0.2 seconds, 0.3 seconds. I mean, he's still, behind 2 seconds.
Slowly eating away at it, but I don't know if he can pull it out in 18 laps.
Stand by. Take over. Crazy.
All right. Take over as best I can. I don't have any of the controls, so we're just going to go with what we got here. We got I'm looking at the right cars here. Got John trying to get that third spot from Glenn. John's running a little bit faster than Glenn is right now. Tries for that inside. We get the door closed on him. And back open again. How he goes this next lap around. Meanwhile, you guys can't see it, but Wade's maintaining his lead. He's starting to grow it again. He's back up to 3 seconds. John making a move for the inside. He's going to take that third spot. The way the standings are right now, you got Wade Husted out in front, Chuck Sweeting in second, John Snew is now in third place, Glenn Jameson in fourth, Michael Atkins Jr. is in fifth, Bert Wilson is sixth, and Jacob Daniels is running seventh.
Okay, that was a scare.
Oh?
Yeah, apparently the storm knocked our fence down and our little puppy got out in the road.
Ah.
Anyway, where are we at here? Chuck Sanu, or John Sanu right here.
John Snew just took over third place.
Took over third over there from Glenn Jameson. Wade still being able to, oh, he increased his lead by over a second. Wade is just running a class tonight on how to handle Nashville. How to tame that monster. Ten laps to go. 10 laps to go, and Wade is your leader. Chuck Sweeney is in the number two spot. Right there. John Snew in the 86 going to take over P3. Glenn Jameson in the 63. Looks like he's just wanting to ride this out and get this over with. His teammate right behind him is going to be the 70 of Bert Wilson. Behind him is going to be Michael Atkins Jr. Jacob Daniels on the lead lap right here, and he is in seventh. And those are the 7 cars we have left on the track. Matthew McMeekin, Dakota Floyd, Michael McCauley, and Vern Bradley all packed up early.
Wade's out there making it look easy.
Yes, he is. Look at that. 18 seconds. 18 seconds. Between John I mean, in Wayne. First and third. And Chuck Sweeney, the 75, is in between. Six laps to go.
Getting the driver of the night votes in.
I was just going to say that. Get your driver of the day votes in. We've already got 2 for number 75, Chuck Sweeney. Three. Go ahead and time. Hi, Cindy. How you doing? Dee Dee. Oh, okay. I got you. Go ahead and get your votes in. You got 5 laps. Get your votes in for your favorite driver or your driver of the day. It's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be about as tough to take the driver of the day away from Chuck Sweeney as it is to catch Wade Hudson. And I did say Hudson.
Sounded like Hudson.
Well, it's because I'm being an asshole now. And I pronounced it right, I think, twice out of the entire evening.
You had it right a couple times.
That's why I said it twice.
No, you did better than that. It was more than twice.
3 laps. 3 laps to go. Is anyone going to be able to catch this man? I'm going to have to say no.
Unless something happens, I don't see it happening because he's got that gap up to over 4 now.
Now, did you just hear what you said? Unless something happens, I don't see it happening.
Somebody has to be the mad in here, okay?
Okay. There he is, right there, that 32, that monster machine 32 of Wade Houston. Houston. It's not Houston.
Houston. I said Hugh.
Like I said,
Hugh.
It's Wade, who's your daddy, Houston. And we are on our final lap. I don't think anybody's got anything. He's going to touch that wall. Oh, Jesus. Sparks are flying. The fireworks are up. The fans in the stands are on their feet. And there is going to be your winner right there of the Honkytonk 350 here in Nashville. Wade. And going to lose it right there. I think that was intentional. There it is. Chuck Sweeney is going to be P2 tonight, and John Sanu in the 86. He's going to take that 3rd spot. Glenn Jameson in the 4th spot, and Burt Wilson, his teammate, going to take the top 5. The other one is going to be Michael Atkins Jr. He's going to take 6th, and look at this. Jacob Daniels is going to finish in the top 10 of the 72 machine at position number 7. There is.
Congrats to the winner.
Oh, wait a minute. There you go. There is your winners. In the positions as they fall. That ain't it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. All right. Let's see if we can do some.
That's not it.
When you mean that's not it?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Well, the one that you had up on the.
Yeah. I know, because it was still. Just pay attention.
Yep, we're good. We're good now.
All right. H&H Motorsports, we're going to go ahead and we are going to get Mr. Wade up here and see if he has a copy.
I got you loud and clear.
Well, boy, talk about schooling. Did you get charged? Did you charge everybody to show them how to run this track?
I didn't, but I think everybody kind of learned from Chuck. He's it seems like to be the tire whisperer. He was quick tonight. I mean, through the whole run. So I got to give it out to Chuck. I mean, him and I kept it clean. He was pretty patient, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he was. And Chuck is a phenomenal racer, and will race you clean every day.
That's
So-
for sure. And
Wade, we've got an argument up here,
let's hear it.
and it involves your last name.
All right.
For a while there, I was calling you Husted, and then Hal says it was Hoosted, and I was like, no, that ain't right. So now we're just calling you Wade. Who's your daddy, Houston?
Hey, I'll take that. It's Hustad, like the color hue. But you can say, "Who's your daddy?" I'll take that.
All right, so there it is. Wade, who's your daddy, Houston? Houston. Okay, well, we're just going to... Hey, congratulations on an absolute dominant race tonight. What did you
Thanks.
have that nobody else had?
It was all about tire management. I hate to say it. I mean, that first run, I pushed it a little too hard, like 20, 30 laps in, and Chuck was knocking off like a tenth or two later in that run. So I kind of figured out there was a sweet spot. You kind of had to, drag ass that first 25 laps, let the guys kind of tail you a bit. But then after the longer stint, you can kind of take off. So I was banking on the longer run, that's for sure tonight.
Well, your gap was 5.3 seconds over Chuck.
I'll take it. Whether it's 1 second or 5 seconds, a win is a win.
A win is a win, especially when you have Chuck in your rear view for half the race.
Yeah, man, he kept me honest. I mean, I'll have to say my blood pressure jumped up a little bit for it was like 30 laps he was on my butt. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, that guy's super patient, extremely clean. I mean, that guy's consistent as all get out. So he tested everybody tonight.
Yeah. Well, Wade, congratulations. Anybody you'd like to thank for your win tonight?
I just want to thank all my family and friends for letting me do this, setting time aside at night to jump on when I can. I want to thank Vern, too, for kind of putting this league together, DMS, everybody, Hal, all you guys that make this league happen week in, week out, year after year. I mean, it's a really thanks to you guys for what you do.
Well, thank you. And it's because of drivers like you that come in and week out that we do this. So it's mutual.
Thanks, man. You guys have a good night.
All right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Wade, who's your daddy, Houston? I'm never going to get that right. Anyway, coming
I
in.
actually made you say it better that time, I think.
Did I? No. Well, coming in the number 2 spot, we got to go find him. Oh, he gone. He already gone. So, that's not like him. But anyway, John Sanu, you got a copy?
I got a copy, DMS.
John Sanu coming in third. A little bit of holding it back a little bit there, or no?
No, just
how's-
first 2 cars super duper fast.
Oh, Wade put on a schooling tonight, didn't he?
Oh man, he was at the end of the race. He was on the bottom of my relative like he was catching me, instead of the top of my relative like he was at a distance of me.
20,
Yeah, he was.
20.5 seconds.
Yeah, he was fast. He's always fast. It's unfortunate for Dakota too. This is Dakota's track, man. If there was a shot I had to pick Dakota to win a race, it would have been in this one. He's good here. He was running, just sort of saving the car a little bit, keeping with the group, and it was unfortunate that he lost the shot the way he did.
Yeah. And it was, I'm not sure exactly what happened, besides, the accident, of course. But, yeah, he was running pretty strong. Everybody was. But then the gaps just seemed, I mean, what was the hardest part about keeping, together? I mean, was it just people were either quicker or not enough practice at the track, or what was it?
Yeah, this is kind of a tough track car combo. I love it. It's great because it's a lot of work. It demands throttle discipline. I can't say that enough. So a lot of guys fired off really quick, burned up their stuff, and then you could tell they fell. It's the guy who stayed consistent, got that bottom line, didn't overdrive it. It just had that right amount of throttle. The minute you think you need to get on throttle, you got to wait another length or two before you start rolling on. It gets slick coming off in the beginning. It gets tight in, loose off. It's one of those where you just have to take your time, let the car come to you, let the tires settle, and just and make it work. You saw that with a couple guys that came out. They jump out in front of me, and then I'd end up catching them towards the end, except for a couple towards the front. They had it dialed. I'm not there yet, but yeah, it's a hard car to run. You've got to be disciplined with it, and you can't overdrive it. You start to overdrive it, it'll show up on the end, and by the time you realize it's too late, and you've shot those tires. So it's a tough track, tough car. It's good though. It's good for learning. It's a good race. I'm soaking wet, sweaty. I love this track combo, but it is hard. It's tough. It's difficult. It takes a lot of practice.
So is it going to be? So compare this track with the car that you ran tonight and the truck tomorrow night.
Truck will be a lot easier. Truck will handle differently, but this car is just there's so much power that if you try to force a little faster out of the corner, it starts to break loose, starts to slide on you.
There you
So
go.
it's truck, not so much power. Yeah, you still have to have a little discipline, but I think this car at this track just demands that little bit extra respect running the corners to make it work consistently throughout the run. You could fire out fast, but then you'll lose it. You saw that with Michael Atkins a couple times. He started off really fast and he dropped, and I think that's what it was. He was just overdriving at the beginning, and you have to just force yourself to be conservative in the beginning.
Yeah.
To be consistent, to be there at the end.
Well, there you go. Anybody you'd like to thank on your P3?
Yeah, I want to thank my team, Chuck and Dakota, Chuck and Dakota. Sorry, Jacob and Dakota. That's coming over from you, by the way, because I noticed you called Jacob and Dakota a couple times last week. You're rubbing off on me. Jacob and Dakota, like I said, we have a good team. We really try to talk each other through the race, keep each other calm, remind each other things, race on the track, and we've definitely helped each other elevate to a different level that we were before we started the season. So we are all each bringing each other up a little bit more. So it's can't do it without them. I can't say I'd be anywhere near where I'm at now without them. We all definitely, I think, help each other, and there's a benefit to that for sure.
Well, I think you're all class acts. Thank you very much. Congratulations on your P3 tonight. And hey, we'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna do it all again tomorrow. And again, thank you for what you do as well. We wouldn't be able to sit there and watch it and let friends and family watch it without you. So your effort definitely doesn't go unnoticed as well.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, man. You have a good one. Hopefully we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right. So right there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was John Sanu, and he is your third place finisher tonight. One more time, Wade. Who's your daddy? Hoosted, Chuck Sweeney, John Sanu, Glenn Jamison, Bert Wilson, Michael Atkins, Jacob Daniels, Vern Bradley, Matthew McMeekin, and Dakota Floyd, and, of course, Michael McCulley. 11 cars in, 7 cars on the last lap. And, hey, it was a good race tonight, Brazy. What do you think?
It was a much different than last week, which makes it interesting to continue to watch and enjoy and look forward to tomorrow night.
Well, that is fantastic. And that's going to do it tonight here at Nashville Superspeedway. I am Deadman Strolling, and I want to thank you guys for coming in. And on behalf of the whole crew, Mr. Halimi, Sir Brazy, and Vern Bradley, God bless.